Chukudi, what exactly is your work? 2 years, you have sold phone, you have sold car, you have sold shoes, and now you are selling furniture. What exactly is your work? Now, are you like Chukudi that you have been selling different kind of things? I understand. I'm sure it's because you are trying to make ends meet. Country hard. That is one of the reasons why in the next 100 days, I'm going to be showing you a better way of doing this thing. How you can find purpose, how you can stay and focus on a business and build it and become a huge name. I'm going to be teaching you how to build a successful business. And even if you decide that you want to go online and you want to diversify, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do it. And also I'm going to be fixing that mindset of yours that has been taking you pure. Join me on this 100-day journey. It's absolutely free. Titled Mind and Money. I am going to be teaching you skills that will help you transform not just your mind but also your pocket. Click on the link below to get registered. See you there. You know say too much garri dey cause alcohol. And you know say this your garri wey you dey take na because of Satan. Now, let me show you how you can increase your income. Let me show you ways that you stop drinking garri every single day. There are other types of food. There's rice, there's beans, there's chicken, there's so many other things. But you cannot afford those things if you rely on only one source of income, which is your salary. In the next 100 days, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make money both from cryptocurrency, Forex, and from owning a business. And that is not just all. I'll be adding a bonus on teaching you life skills, how to get out of depression, how to handle breakup, and how to live a best life. If you are interested in turning finance around, click on the link below. Join me on this transformative journey. It is absolutely free. Stop drinking garri every time. Because I said it's free doesn't mean that the link is going to remain open forever. Get on board. I'll see you then.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to day 81. Right, day 81. I'm sure you have been. It's been a hell of a ride. Right? It's been a hell of a ride, and I want to believe that you have been gaining some form of value, right? Okay, so today we are going to be looking at a very important topic. Are you trading or are you gambling? Right now, you permit me to just flow, right? A lot of people think that Forex is a get rich quick scheme. It's a way, it's a system of, a place where you can just, make some money, some quick money, right? You see a lot of people, you admire a lot of big traders, and you see people living the Forex life, and you are thrilled, you are this and all of that. Then you jump in. Now, when you jump in, you discover that sometimes you make profits, sometimes you don't. Most times you don't. Now, a lot of people don't understand something. Some people say, I don't do Naira bets, I don't play betting and all of that. But you need to understand something, right? An investor and a gambler is separated by a very thin line. A very thin line. What separates an investor and a gambler is what? A very thin line. Now, because you need to understand that gambling is not in the activity. Now, how would I put it? Some people think that gambling is when you play bets, when you say, okay, Arsenal they play today, like Arsenal is going to win Bayern Munich today. All right, so Arsenal is playing today and you feel Arsenal will win. Now, then you stake, you set a stake, like, okay, I'm putting 100 Naira that Arsenal will win. If Arsenal wins, let's say the stake is like 1 point something odds, then, then you make money or you lose money. And some people think that that's gambling. Gambling is not about the business itself. You understand? Gambling itself is not about the business. Gambling is, taking decisions that are highly risky. Highly risky, right? So gambling on itself is a behavior. Gambling in itself is a behavior. It's not just an action. It's not just, okay, you can be a trader and you are gambling in trade. You can be rearing chicken and you are gambling with it. You can be a farmer and you are gambling. When you start taking decisions that are highly risky and uncalculated, you have started gambling. You have started gambling. And it's very, very easy. It's very, very easy to, to cross the line. It's very easy to cross the line between investing and gambling. All right, so what differentiates a gambler and an investor? That's the question here. I've seen people that have built massive wealth from sports forecast. Yes, they built massive wealth. And I've seen people that every time they come to work on a Monday morning, they are feeling very moody. I say, what happened now? What happened? They say, oh boy, I just lose 40 million now. 40 million? You like this? I tell lose 40 million. Say, oh, I'm on one of my game like this, one ticket where I play. He done the enter, oh, but one quarter. There's one guy we used to call one quarter. Every weekend, one day quarter. Now, tell me, so somehow you want to predict the outcome of 48 matches, 50 matches accurately. Now that's gambling. Now this is what, now let me paint the picture to you. That somehow you can tell the outcome of a football team is 11 players, right? Now, 11 players times 2, 22 players, including the coach and everything, and referee and everything. So 30 players. Now, if you're talking about 50 matches, that means you are telling me that just by looking at one or two things, you can predict the action of 1,500 individuals in 90 minutes. That is gambling. Now, it's different from when people are actually, there are people that make money with bet legitimately, correct money. No, but you see, there are people that gamble in betting. The same way, if you bring it into trading, there are people that make money trading, and there are a lot of people that gamble trading. A lot of people. So, gambling is a behavior. Gambling is a behavior. So it's not about the activity, it's about how you approach the activity. So you can be trading Forex and you are gambling. You can be trading crypto and you are gambling. Okay, look at the young man that lost 1 million, 1.1 million, 1.1 million, 480,000. Like, how? $1,148,000 somebody lost in a trade. That's pure gambling. Pure gambling. And that's why you see most times when people start trading and they are trading with demo accounts, you see, you don't be printing very powerful results. Then they now start with live account. And before you know, they are feeling that for me to be the next biggest thing, for me to be the biggest boy in my village, all I need is huge capital. Why do they need huge capital? Because they want to gamble. They want to gamble. So gambling is a behavior, and you need to understand the difference. Now, when you're trading, you need to understand that trading is a game of probability. Trading is a game of probability. That means every time you take a trade, there is a possible outcome, or there exists a possible outcome where you make losses. For every trade you take, there exists the possibility of taking losses. But to a gambler, that possibility does not exist. To a gambler, I cannot lose. To a gambler, he just can't lose. So that's why he goes all in. Because to him, I'm sure you have heard of sure bets. Sure. You have heard of sure two odds. You have heard of sure. You cannot be sure of anything when it comes to trading. And that's the mindset a lot of people use. You put in your $1,000 and you sure for you, say this $1,000 must enter. So where trading is considering the systematic buying and selling of all these things, that activity is based on analysis, strategy, and proper risk management. Analysis, strategy, and what? Proper risk management. Whereas gambling does not, all those things does not concern gambling. It doesn't. Gambling is hugely hinged on emotions, impulses, greed, desire for quick profits. Have you seen that most time when people lose money trading is, make I just make this $100, make I just make this $200, make this market just go up small again, make it just come down small again, make it just do this one. That's why somebody that had $1 million, why would you have $1 million and buy a meme coin? Like why would you do that? And you did not just buy this meme coin on spot trade, you bought this meme coin on futures. Like, how the hell do people do that? That is a huge gamble. And why do you think the guy did that? Now, to him, he applied 3x leverage. 3x leverage is as low as it can get. That means for him to lose his capital, the market has to fall below 33%. But somehow he did not know that a meme token can drop 50%. That's one. Also, he did not understand that you cannot have $1 million and put all your $1 million. That is where they say, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So, what are some of the behaviors that you will see that will tell you you are gambling? Number one, impulsive trade. Impulsive trade. You are making decisions not based on analysis. You're making your trading decisions not based on analysis. You're making trading decisions based on impulse. You just enter, you see green candle, one green candle, two green candle, you just put buy. Pew. As you just put that buy, next thing you just see, pew, just begin drop. Making decisions based on impulses. And that impulse is that you have not analyzed. Okay, this trade I want to enter at this point. Where do I intend to exit? What are the reasons why I want to enter this trade? But most time you are just attracted by green candle. You see one long dildo and you just jump in. That is one thing or one way to tell you are gambling. You are gambling. Make trading decisions based on analysis. Now, you see somebody that wants to place a bet on a football team, and he goes and studies the entire team. He studies the players. He studies their past 30 meetings. He studies their previous 5 games. He studies all these things. Why is he doing all these things? This is analysis. He's trying to know, okay, which team is in a scoring form? Which team is in a this thing? Is this a derby game? In the past 10 meetings, how has this game out resulted? Is this a high scoring team? Is this a based on all these things, this person can now say, I expect that at least there should be minimum of 1 or 2 goals. This is not gambling. This is analysis. But most times, when a lot of people want to book long tickets, for people that used to trade, that used to bet, they just say, okay, I'm on this team, they like say they go win. This team, they like say they go win. And that's exactly what people do when you trade. This trade, they like say go up. There was one particular young man that came to learn crypto trading. And he just said that it's only futures you want to learn. I say, young man, futures? You want to trade with your future when you don't know how to trade on the spot? And he said, no, it's futures. Why we were still teaching? We just started the futures class. The young man just sharp, open trade. And I was asking him, young man, relax first, learn this thing. Why did you open that trade? He said, it go up. I said, it go up. How did you know it go up? He said, it no go up. And I did not say anything. Fast forward a few days later, of course, the trade did not go any up. He lost the money. Now, that's exactly how people trade. You take a trade, and the next thing that is coming out of your mouth is that what? It will go up. Behavior, chasing losses. Chasing losses. Have you ever tried betting? Let's say maybe a snooker game, or I don't know, any type of betting. So okay, more put 1,000. You put the 1,000, you lose your 1,000. You vex. So more go again. You hide on the red. You lose the 1,000 again. You now say, okay, I've lost 2K. More go again. Your morale high. You lose the 1K, that's 3K. You say, okay, I've seen why I'm failing. Let me just enter now with 3K. So I will recover my former 3K back and I'll be going home. You will now put 3K. You will lose the 3K. That's you have lost 6K. You know you will still be saying, make I just recover. And for you to recover, you want to double your risk. You want to double your capital. So guess what? You will pump in, increase the capital. And when you increase the capital, what's going to happen? You will lose it again. Why? Because at that point, you are chasing losses. And that's exactly what happens to traders. You have agreed that your maximum loss for a day is 2%. But somehow, as you saw the trade, you made the loss, you say, "Kai," instead of you to just close and continue tomorrow, you want to recover that loss sharp. So what will you do? You increase your lot size and enter the trade again. Forgetting that you already have a bias to where the market was going to, and that bias was wrong. So you are now saying, you can't even tell if your bias was wrong or if your bias was right. But at that point, your judgment is clouded. Then you start doing what? Engaging in high-risk trades. So normally, if you would have risked 2% of your account, which you did the first time, you say, okay, let me risk 4% so I can recover the 2% back. Then you lose 4%. Now you have lost 6% of your account. Then you are angry. I say, okay, let me just risk 10% now. So if I get this 10%, I'll cover the 6% and I'll make another 4%, then I'll go and rest. Then you will lose the 10%. And like that, before you know, you have lost your account. Once you start, because why? You are going to increase your risk. You'll be engaging in high-risk trade in an attempt to recover from your previous loss. Right? Another gambling behavior, overtrading. Overtrading. You agree that in your analysis, you plan to make maybe trade for 2 hours, make maybe 2% or 1% of your account, and you achieve that. But somehow you just feel more something just telling you open the trade, open the trade. Your body just doing open up, open up, open up, trade again, trade again. If you have been able to make this 2 or 3%, let's just see whether we can add 1 or 2%, Before you know, you have stayed in the trade. Instead of the 2 hours you say you stay, you have stayed 3 hours, you have stayed 4 hours, you have stayed 5 hours, you have stayed the whole day. Before you know, it becomes a habit. You now start visiting the trade frequently, excessively frequenting your trades. Guess what? Once you start doing that, what is going to happen is that instead of you to be waiting for trades, you will be chasing the trades. Now, what do I mean? Let's assume that you expect that the market should rally towards a particular price region, upward. Then you intend to take a sell from that region. What you are overtrading will cause you to do is, let me buy this thing as it's going up. When it go up, I will sell it as it's coming down. Before you know, so you want to be catching every swing. And trust me, you are going to lose heavily. Why? Because that is gambling. That is gambling. Number 4, gambling behavior. Lack of discipline. You don't have trading plan. You don't have risk management techniques. You don't have any trading strategy. When you want to trade, you are trading, say it go up, go up, it go come down. Well done. Well done, Abobi. You have tried. If you don't have a trading strategy, you are already gambling. You are already gambling. On Friday last week, my mentor said, for you to go into any business, you must go with knowledge first, not capital first. You must go in with knowledge first. This knowledge in trading now includes both the knowledge of how to properly plan your trade, how to properly plan your risk management, how to properly define your strategies that will help you make better decisions trading. So lack of discipline is the undoing of a lot of traders. A lot of traders. And finally, the sweetest one, you are just lucky. You are what? You are lucky. You are lucky, Lolo. Gamblers rely on luck. Right? Gamblers rely on luck. They believe that success in trading is based on chance. That trading success is based on chance. And that is not true. Trading success is not based on chance. You hear people say things like, oh, how are you lucky? No, it's not luck. Trading success, it is hinged on skill and knowledge. This your belief that one day you go blow, and you are not taking any time to increase your knowledge, you are not taking any time to increase your skill, will cause you to lose money. And some of the consequences of this gambling that you are doing, it will increase your it will increase your losses. It will increase it. It will increase your financial losses significantly. You will be blowing accounts steady. And very, very bad. It will add psychological stress for you. You understand? Because every time you are under mental and emotional trauma, because you are trying to deal with losses, you are trying to deal with blowing your account, you are trying to think how you want to raise capital again. You are trying, so it puts you under psychological distress. Next consequence of this gambling is wiping your capital. You lose capital. Impulsive trading can deplete your capital over time. And of course, can damage your trading reputation. All right, so these are some of the reasons. If you are doing any of these things I've talked about, you are gambling. You are not trading. So for you to switch from being a gambler to being a trader, please take note of this. 1, get a trading plan. 2, patience. Patience. Patience is key. Not trading sometimes is trading. Knowing when not to open a trade is trading. 3, effective risk management. 4, discipline. Very important. Stick to your trading plan. Avoid looking for the holy grail. Then 5, continuous learning. Continuous learning. All right, so I want to believe that you've gained some value, right? And we are already at the end of tonight's meeting. Thank you very much. We are already out of power, and thank God we have come to the end of the meeting. Well, I want to believe you gained value, and if you did gain some value, please feel free to share this video, tell your friends and loved ones about it, and I will see you definitely tomorrow in our Forex Chronicles. All right, so thank you very much. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and I'm sure I'll be able to help you with the answer. Thank you very much, and until I come your way again tomorrow, God bless you and have a wonderful night. Good night.